Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a cold Johannesburg. This is a very difficult message for me personally. Mr. Miller and I were on a journey some months ago. And we drove together for, I suppose, 4.5 hours, and we chatted about many things, And at one point in the conversation, I said to him, I'm a good hypocrite. Like any good hypocrite, I don't mind my sins too much, but I don't like yours. I wasn't really referring to him, I was referring to the principle. And I went on to say that one thing I don't want to be, even if I'm many things that are worse, like a true hypocrite, one thing I don't want to be is a bullshitter. When I went to the European Parliament, I took the newspapers that I quoted with me, so that if they thought that some of the things that I was saying were just impossible, or that they would know about them if they were true, that they could read for themselves. I don't want to give you this message because if it is wrong, if it is mistaken, it's going to stick to my family name and to me forever. But we are very concerned about the next few days. We don't have verified, when I say verified, we don't have information that is verified in the flesh, or intelligence that is verified in the flesh. But we are now in a cloud. St. Paul talks about being enveloped by a cloud of the Spirit. And we are enveloped by some cloud concerning June the 16th. For 1 week, we've wrestled with this decision to inform you guys of what's worrying us. And for a week, and we're still not sure if it's the right thing to do. And as I say, I wish that I didn't have to do it. But it seems as if the time has come to warn people of the forthcoming days. Today is Friday, the 12th of June, 2020. The time now is 21 minutes past 11 o'clock. We've just come off a 2-hour Zoom meeting. 6 or 7 of us. And we have taken the decision to advise Saitlanders upon their own recognizance, because we do not have intelligence verified in the flesh. We don't have photographs. We don't have CCTV footage. We can't point to actions and acts and behavior and say, look there, see for yourself. So upon your own recognizance and your recognizance alone, because we never masqueraded as prophets and we never pretended to have a crystal ball. So it's not our job to get the time and the date right. Upon your own recognizance, we encourage Suidlanders to consider filling their bakkies with diesel. We encourage Suidlanders, if they were going to replace food, for instance, in their preparations, to perhaps do that replacing now. For those of you who wish to remind yourselves of where is your fase 1 punt, fase 2 punt, julle visvangplek, perhaps this weekend or this long weekend is the right time to do it. As julle wil gaan visvang, miskien is nou die regte tyd om dit te doen. We are not yet anyway, altering or adjusting our alert level from orange to red. We're not doing that because we don't have a hard, concrete reason to warrant that, to justify it. But we are very concerned by the sheer volume of reports. I'm sure that many of them, if not most, are exaggerated. The sheer volume of rumors, I'm sure that many, if not most, are rubbish, intended merely to cause trouble, merely to create panic, merely to see a reaction in people. They are generated by people who are weak, who are despicable, that you can be so weak that you have to live your life through other people's misery. Yes, but still, there are now so many. So many little faint traces of smoke that even if there's no fire, somebody somewhere is playing with matches. Whether or not that translates into an enormous catastrophe, we cannot foresee, we cannot predict. How could we? How could it ever be our responsibility to do that? However, we are concerned. So without panic, we are just encouraging our deeply beloved Volksgenote to be on standby, to be prepared, to have a look at their routes, to, if they want to test their routes, visit those places maybe, go fishing if you like. And may God have mercy on us if we've gotten it wrong, one way or the other.